Sri Lankan health experts revealed a new sub-lineage of the Delta variant present within Sri Lanka today. Immunologist at the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, Dr. Chandima Jeevandara, made this announcement today, revealing it as a sub-lineage AY104 belonging to the Delta variant lineage. Prior to this, another sub-lineage of the Delta variant identified as AY28, believed to have originated in Sri Lanka, was identified in early May this year.
This AY104 is again a sub-lineage of the parent Delta lineage, and the AY104 sub-lineage, the infections were predominantly seen in the north and north central provinces as well as in some parts of the southern province. Compared to that, AY28, which we have described previously, is predominantly seen in the western province. So it's about 50 to 60% of the infections were responsible with AY28 sub-lineage in the western province. Similar to that, AY104 was predominantly seen in the other provinces like northern province, north central province, as well as in some parts of southern province.
However, could this new sub-lineage of the Delta virus be the reason for increased transmission of COVID cases in the country?
If we talk about the transmissibility and the clinical symptoms of these sub-lineages, we won't expect much of a difference compared to the parent Delta variant, because there are few mutations different compared to the parent virus. So in theory, we will not expect any major changes to the transmissibility as well as to the clinical symptoms. However, unfortunately, we don't have the laboratory facility to further test on the behavior of this virus. So we have sent some of the AY28 sub-lineage virus to Hong Kong to one of our collaborating laboratories, which they will investigate the virus further, and we will get an updated report soon from them.
In the meantime, many countries such as the UK, Austria, Russia, Germany are seeing a resurgence in COVID cases despite prior controls over the disease in the past months. With this being the case, the authorities in these countries are considering new restrictions or lockdowns of various magnitudes to bring down case numbers. Similarly, the Ministry of Health pointed to this trend in rising infections and urged the people not to underestimate Sri Lanka's situation just because case numbers are below 1,000.
Many countries which have been considered as those who have controlled the disease effectively are now considering to impose travel restrictions and impose lockdowns in different parts due to the increasing number of cases reporting from those countries. And that clearly indicates that this disease is of this nature, where the successful control does not mean that success can be maintained indefinitely. That is why we also had undergone a difficult time, but at this moment we have come to a situation where relatively low number of cases reported from the country. But this can change at any moment if we are not behaving in a responsible manner. So that is why relaxation of travel restrictions does not mean that the country is perfectly safe.
Meanwhile, a media briefing was organized today at the Health Promotion Bureau, focusing discussions on the World Antimicrobial Awareness Week that began yesterday, and that stretches all the way until the 24th of this month. Deputy Country Representative of the World Health Organization, Dr. Olivia Niveras, said that if measures are not taken quickly to address microbial resistance to medication, over $1 trillion would have to be incurred world over by health. Over $1 trillion would have to be incurred world over for health by 2050.
This is a threat for us to go back at a time when antimicrobials no longer work for common illnesses. So this is very important. In fact, with the emergence and spread of drug-resistant pathogens, the situation has now become alarming. In the study that was conducted by World Bank, there is currently about 700,000 people dying each year due to drug-resistant diseases. It could cause about 10 million deaths each year by 2050. If we don't address AMR timely and efficiently, the rise of antimicrobial resistance will cause about $1.2 trillion of additional health expenditure per year by 2050.
Lever Ayush, Kaha Sabang, Sandak Wage Babalana, Pivituru Samakata.